In the earlier videos, we learnt words related to sound, audio, about hearing. Now let's learn some words related to seeing, related to vision. What we see. Vision. What is vision? Vision is what enables us to see. Who has vision can see. Visual images. Both are derived from vis, visible to our eyes. A very famous statement from Julius Caesar. Veni, vidi, vici means I came, I saw, I conquered. This is a very famous statement and it has been used in multiple movies and has been translated into multiple languages also. Visionary. Who is a visionary? He has got very good imagination. He can see into future. He can dream big. That person is a visionary. Visionary artist. Visionary business person, etc. Similarly, envisage. Envisage is to have a mental picture. It is about visualization. You can envisage things means you can mentally imagine those things. Envisage into future. It is the mind's eye. This is the seeing is with the mind, not the physical eye. That's why envisage. That's why the see this part of it is about seeing with the mind. Envisaging a possibility is one of the abilities, or in fact the main abilities that differentiates human beings and other animals. We can look forward into future. We can look forward into next 10 years, next 20 years, etc. But animals cannot do that. Envisaging future is that's why a very critical functionality or critical ability for human beings. Vis means see and see, keeping two items face to face and looking at them. That is vis-a-vis. Vista. Vista is a distant view, an extensive view. That is vista. Broad view of the mountain. Let's say that is vista. Vista has been used for cars also. The word has been used as brands, used in brands also. Even Microsoft uses this word, Microsoft Vista. That means you can look into everything. You will have all the view using Microsoft Vista. Outlook. Outlook is again related to view, which means you can have a broad view with Outlook. Outlook is again used by Microsoft for its email service. Right? Let's get into another set of words which are related to vision, seeing. Spec. What do you do with spec? What is spec? Spec is again looking. What are spectacles? Spectacles are the glasses that you use for looking clearly. You can look thoroughly. Those are spectacles. What is spectacle? Spectacle is a remarkable sight. It's an astonishing sight. Spectacular. Spectacular is also a remarkable thing. Spectacular chariot race. Spectacular movie. That means it's remarkable. It's wonderful to look at it. Aspect. Aspect is a part of something, a certain way in which something appears or may be regarded. It is a way in which something is generally looked at by people. Right? Healthy aspects of healthy lifestyle. That means what do generally people feel are the general habits of healthy lifestyle. Getting up early, doing exercise, etc. That means aspect is in a way how people see. Prospect. Prospect is looking into future. Prospect. Pro is forward. Forward looking. The prospect of recession. That means in future recession might happen. Perspective. Perspective is the way in which something is looked at. It is a point of view. You have your own perspective, I have my own perspective. That means you can look at it your way, I can look at it my way. Prospectus. Prospectus is generally a printed statement, a kind of brochure that tells people that what we are going to do. Prospectus from a college. Prospectus related to an upcoming novel or an upcoming hotel, etc. What does that mean? So you're explaining what you are going to do in future. Prospect is originally it's a printed item, originally outlined something that was not yet existing, but what it would be when it comes to place. It might be a book, it might be a dictionary. Initially, people used to gather the reception of, let's say, I want to write a dictionary. Now, I will create a prospectus first. Then, I will see the response. If the response is good, then we'll go forward. That is prospectus. Let's relate. Now, let's go to photo. Photo is again related to light. Photography is what it, because it uses light to generate the image. That is photography. Photoelectric. Photoelectric effect. Photoelectric is a physical phenomenon. What is photoelectric effect? Is when light or some radiation falls on a material such as a metal plate and causes it to emit electrons. This is called photoelectric effect. How, where it is used? Photoelectric is used. You would have seen in movies that a diamond is protected using safely protected, uh, and some rays are falling on the diamond. And when some burglar tries to steal away the diamond, the alarm goes, alarm bell rings. That is using photoelectric effect. So here, what is happening when, as long as the rays, the light rays are falling on the object, the bell is not ringing. But when there is an obstruction, this is photoelectric effect. When there is an obstruction in the light beam, then it generates or it stops generating these electrons. This effect is used to activate that alarm bell. Okay, photovoltaic. Photovoltaic is more advanced. Photovoltaic cells are more like solar cells, where they use they use light to generate electricity. Whereas photoelectric is for small activities, photovoltaic is for bigger activities. It is about generation of electricity where you can do much more things, much more bigger things. Photoelectric is very small for these doorbells, for this burglar alarm, burglar bells, etc. Photosynthesis, where it involves synthesis using photo, synthesis of food using light. Plants use this. Plants use photosynthesis to make food for themselves. That is photosynthesis. Luz. Luz means light. It is about shining. It is about glittering. Lucifer. Lucifer, the name means is a light bearer. He gives light to everyone. That person is Lucifer. It's equivalent to Devakar. Devakar means Deva plus Kar. Deva is day. Kar is the one who does. Who makes the day? The sun makes the day. So Devakar is the sun. Who gives light to everyone. The opposite of it. The other one. Nishakar. Nishakar means Nisha plus Kar. Nisha is night. Kar is who does. Who creates the night? That is the moon. That is the moon. Right. So Lucifer means the one who creates light. In Christianity, Lucifer had been one among the angels. The story goes like this. Lucifer has been one among the angels, but he wanted to be the greatest light in the sky. And for his pride, he was thrown out of the heaven. Okay, so initially he was the light bearer, but he was cursed and thrown out of the heaven, and then he has become the opposite of everything. So nowadays, Lucifer is used in Christianity to relate it to Satan. He was originally the light bearer, but he's become so arrogant, so he was thrown out of the heaven and started behaving negatively. That is Lucifer. Lucid. Lucid, very clear and easy to understand. Because when light is very clear on something, it is very easy to understand. That's how it is related to light. Lucid. Elucidate. Elucidate means clearly explain something, throwing light on something. You throw light on something so that it is very clear. Right. When something is dark, you cannot understand. When you elucidate, you are putting some light on it and making everyone able to understand. Lucubration. Lucubration means it is very difficult to understand. Lucub is light. Originally, it is about studying in darkness. Earlier, there was no electricity, there were no lights. People used to study in darkness. Very rarely, people used to study in darkness. Those people are lucubrating, means they are studying without light. They are studying in darkness. So, generally, this is used for things where you need lot of study. People are studying, people have to study day and night to understand those things. So, hard study. Lucubration means hard study because it was originally being studied even under lamplight also. Okay, lucubration, the product of such study. If someone has written a great book on something with such hard work, that is lucubration. Translucent. Translucent means it is trans plus lucent. It is partially sending light. So it is sending light, but it is not letting the objects visible clearly. You would have seen translucent glasses everywhere, where only the light falls. Only the light goes in, but you can't see what is actually inside. Trans means through. Frosted glass in bathroom windows. That is translucent. You can't see anything inside, but light still comes. What is transparent? Transparent means you can see through. Translucent is you can't see through, but light will go through. That is the difference between translucent and transparent. Lumen. Loom. Loom is again Lum is again related to light. Lumen. What is lumen? Lumen in physics is a standard unit for measuring the rate of flow of light. You can see it on bulbs also. On when you buy any bulb or a tube light, you will see this on the specifications. You will see lumen. Luminous. Luminous means radiant. It is shining. It is glowing. It is lustrous. Luminous signs. That means they are clearly visible. Okay, that is luminous. Bioluminescent means some insects are able to glow themselves, right? Fireflies, glowworms. So they are able to do it using their own body. That is bio. Bioluminescent means who are self-radiating. Okay, luminary. Luminary. Luminary is a very famous or distinguished person because he is the leading light. He is the star. A star is someone who gives light, not physically. So he is very bright. He stands distinguished. That's why luminary means a very famous or distinguished person. Earlier, luminaries means heavenly bodies, brightest objects in the sky, sun, moon, star, etc. Nowadays, we use luminary for the brilliant people also, for celebrities also, for big politicians, etc. Whoever it is. When we call them stars, that means when we want to call them stars, those are luminaries. Luminaries in any field. Luminary in the field of research. Luminary in physics, etc. Hope you understood these words. We'll discuss more words in the next video.